Hello, my name is Lauren Chapman, and I'm going to be presenting my Happy Hollow Park redesign. So Happy Hollow Park is one of the most beloved parks in the West Lafayette area. As someone who personally grew up in a town nearby and had parents who lived in Lafayette for a long time, I can remember coming to Happy Hollow very often as a kid. My favorite thing to do as a kid was, of course, play on the playground, and it has since changed a lot. Coming back to the site as a college student with the eyes of a landscape architect gave me a completely different view of the site. I got to see a lot of the major problems, such as the erosion that was destroying the majority of the landscape, traffic flow conflicting with pedestrian travel, and that there was no year-round programming. The most effective element on the site was really the playground. So this is what I really wanted to focus on in my redesign. And to fix those problems that I just stated, I started out with the parking. As you can see, now parking is limited to the first half of the park as to keep pedestrians and cars separate and to keep the children's play areas safe and away from vehicular travel. There's plenty of parking still and also activities conveniently placed around there, such as shelters, a pollinator garden, and all of the play areas as well. Also next to the parking is the Educational Nature Center, which will give users a clean space for restroom facilities, as well as an area for learning through classrooms that can be used for educational seminars such as pottery classes. The center will also provide information about how users can learn about nature while visiting the site. Outside of the center, there's also a patio space that opens up into the nature-themed playground and the water splash pad areas. These will all be connected by an artificial stream that is very shallow and safe to use for all different ages, and it'll give users the opportunity to interact with a stream as they would on the site. However, this is in a more safe environment. Other than the play areas, there are also other activities such as an amphitheater, which can serve as an entertainment center and for educational purposes, as well as providing infrastructure to control the erosion along the hillside going into the tree canopy. There are also other paths that lead to open lawn spaces and scattered shelters that can be used for large gatherings and other recreational activities. Small bump outs along the paths will also serve as rest stops and educational hubs as they provide seating and information about the park and how important it is to preserve this area. There will be educational kiosks and plaques to provide information and learning for all age groups to interact with. These bump outs will continue into the upper northern trails as well, where there will be tree signs along the way to explain all of the variety of woody plant species and how users can learn more about that.